by serial killer, psychologist, freestylist. Never stop spitting inside of my head. Serial murders are a bit like natural disasters. In the scheme of things, they are quite rare, but when they happen, they demand our attention. They interest us for several reasons, but especially because they are so dramatically threatening and they profoundly challenge our sense of our own everyday safety. Some parents cannot distinguish between punishment and discipline. Anyone can punish a child, and many parents do it out of frustration. Discipline requires time, patience, and love, and may include some punishment to punish children without. Discipline usually involves a parent who is frustrated and has turned to anger. Rapper forever. Psychopaths. Psychopaths are generally viewed as aggressive, insensitive, charismatic, irresponsible, intelligent, dangerous, hedonistic, narcissistic, and antisocial. These are persons who can masterfully explain another person's problems and what must be done to overcome them, but who appear to have little or no insight into their own lives or how to correct their own problems. Those psychopaths who can articulate solutions for their own personal problems usually fail to follow them through. Psychopaths are perceived as exceptional manipulators capable of feigning emotions in order to carry out their personal agendas without remorse for the plight of their victims. They are adept at rationalization, projection, and other psychological defense mechanisms of inner of stability, of friendliness, and normality. Bellies a deeply disturbed personality. Outwardly, there appears to be nothing abnormal about their personalities, even their behavior. They are careful to maintain social distance and share intimacy only with those whom they can psychologically control. They are noted for their inability to maintain long term commitments to people or programs. Never ending again inside of my head. Some mass murderers, so deeply depressed, become schizophrenic or psychotic. Others suffer very severe anxiety and personality disorders. These are not rational people at the time of the murders, even when their behaviors are calculated and decisive. Many of them are not legally insane but suffer from severe psychological dysfunction and as a result of both chronic and acute stress. The social impact of mass murders tends to be restricted to the communities in which they occurred. Increased security at schools, office buildings, and shopping malls is the usual response, including improved social services to better identity potentially dangerous individuals. However, the track record and predicting criminal behavior thus far has been dismal. Recognizing potential mass murders is usually a master of hindsight. And not rhyme after rhyme after rhyme after rhyme all night, night, and night, night, and night, night, and night. Rhyme all night, night, and night, night. Driving me crazy inside my mind. All the echoing rhymes inside of my mind. Give in to the night, give in to the night, and it will be beyond containing. The only difference between me and them is that they killed people. When I see a pretty girl walking down the street, I think two things. One part wants to take her out, talk to her, be real nice and sweet and treat her right, and the other part wonders what her head would look like on a stick. We serial killers are your sons, we are your husbands, we are everywhere, and there will be more of your children dead tomorrow. Ba 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 ba. I don't feel guilty for anything. I feel sorry for people who feel guilt. Rapper beware. The rapper's despair. I'm a rapper slaughterer, a rapper slaughterer. Rapper beware. I should never have been convicted of anything more serious than running a cemetery without a license. The dead won't bother you. It's the living you have to worry about. There was no smell of over the years when it rained. A musty odor was present. People were in and out of the house daily for years. and other than when it rained, there was no odor, and certainly not like what some of the hooks said. That's all fantasy. If the odor was there, somebody would have noticed it sooner. Rapping again. A possessed dog in the neighborhood won't let me stop killing until he gets his fill of blood. I have several children who I'm turning into killers. Wait till they grow up. I didn't want to hurt them, I only wanted to kill them. Hello from the gutters of New York City, which are filled with dog manure, vomit, stale wine, urine, and blood. I am a monster. I am a son of Sam. I love to hunt. The demons want the girls, sugar and spice, and everything nice. Rhyme after rhyme after rhyme after rhyme all night. I killed that kid first because he had the fattest ass, the most meat on the ass. The yummiest part of the child was the ass. I like to take away the innocence, I said. The one most wonderful. I like to torment them and spank them to tenderize the meat in their ass. I would hold them for days and tenderize them and spank them to tenderize the meat in their ass. Serial psychology in the form of a rap. As darkness comes settling in, the demons begin to chant if again. The demons inside of my head begin to echo again. I go inside of my head as darkness comes settling in. On and on and on and on and on. The demons go on and on and on and on. Inside of my head, they echo again. Never ending, I said, inside of my head as darkness comes settling in. I hear the demons begin to chant if again. On and on and on and on. The ultimate possession was, in fact, the taking of the life, and then the physical possession of the remains. Insane, and all the police are going to get me for is running a funeral parlor without a license. Rhyming insanity. Insanity must be me. Rapping maniacally. Believe me, if I started murdering, there'd be none of you left. Raps in the mess, never ending, I said. Raps in the mess, never ending, I said. What must be wrong with my head? Never stop rapping again. Rapping in my head, never stop speaking again. Bye forever serial killer psychologist, freestylist, I said. Bye forever serial killer psychologist, freestylist, man. I never stop echoing in my head. The dentist again, yanking out my teeth again. The dentist is once again yanking out the teeth again. I can't believe he snapped when he came home and saw his wife cheating on him. The dentist, there is perhaps no creature on earth as depraved and mysterious as a serial killer. May your wife and children get raped right in their ass. They say it's the number of people I killed. I say it's the principle. They're daring me to kill again. To me, this world is nothing but evil, and my own evil just happened to come out because of the circumstances of what I was doing. I did this not as a sex act, but out of hate for her. I don't mean out of hate for her in particular, really. I mean out of hate for a woman. It wasn't as dark and scary as it sounds. I had a lot of fun. Killing somebody's a funny experience. It wasn't as dark and scary as it sounds. I had a lot of fun. Killing somebody's a funny experience. I always have a desire to inflict pain on others and to have others inflict pain on me. I always seem to enjoy everything that hurt. The desire to inflict pain, that is uppermost. I always seem to enjoy everything that hurt. Desire to inflict pain, that is all that most, that is uppermost. I am not insane, I'm just about na 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 na. I opened the wraps again. I took the right leg of that woman's body from the knee to the hip, took the fat off and ate it while he stared at the other girl. When I bit into it, she just urinated right there. She was giving me oral sex and she got carried away, so I choked her and she started urinating as I slit her throat. When this monster entered my brain, when did this monster ever enter my brain? I will never exactly know, but it is here to stay. How does one cure himself? I can't not stop. The monster goes on. Why do you fight it so hard, Earl? Why do you fight it so hard, Earl? I can't stop it. The monster goes on and hurts me as well as society. Maybe you can stop him. I can't. I actually think I may be possessed with with demons. I was dropped on my head as a kid. Na 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 na. I've killed no one. I've ordered no one to be killed. These children who come at you with their knives, they're your children. I didn't teach them. You did. Look down on me. You will see a fool look up at me. You'll see your Lord look straight at me. You'll see yourself. Most of the people at the ranch were just people you did not want. People that were alongside the road. If you're going to do something, do it well and leave something witchy. Total paranoia is just total awareness. You eat meat with your teeth, and you kill things that are better than you are, and the same respect. You say how bad even killers that your own children are. You make your children what they are. And if you spit in my face and smack me in the mouth and throw me into solitary confinement for nothing, what do you think's gonna happen when I get out of there? Rappers beware, Baba. The more I looked at people, the more I hated them. The more I looked at people, the more I hated them. Bye forever, serial killer, psychologist, freestylist, exorcist.